Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Shawna, aka ShawnJ Gaming, back with another YouTube video. Today what I have for you guys is a first day beginner tips. I'm going to be going over some things that you guys need to make sure you guys take care of day one, literally before you probably even play a match. So that's why we're going to go over here to custom matches, and I'm going to go over some settings and stuff with you guys, and basically just talk to you guys about the game. Some tips about in-game, talking about what some of the best default classes are to use. Obviously we're all super low levels. A majority, if you're like me, you didn't have the game a day early and you're already level 55. So if you guys didn't have the game early, we're going to be talking about some of the good class setups to use, some of the guns that are still beaming from the beta, like I told you guys they were going to be in some of the class setup videos that dropped last week, so make sure you guys watch those. We're also going to be talking about like places to go on the map, good map rotations in this game, ways to figure out, you know, map rotations, different spots on the map, basically going like just thoroughly into what you need to do to basically understand this game more, because a lot of people just jump on and they try to run in there with their head cut off, but there's definitely a way to avoid not knowing what to do, definitely just a way to avoid like being completely lost when you guys start this game. Oh, as you guys know, if you guys are following me on Twitter, I recently burned my hand last week, so you guys are going to see me with the mummy hand, but that's not stopping us from being on this grind. I wish we could get on the servers, actually get in a real game, but as of right now, I can only go to a custom match, which is what I kind of wanted to show you guys anyway, show you guys how to play around with some of the settings so you guys can figure out some certain things like in the actual full game, and like the best game modes to try and ease into in this game as well, to the point of me being in a private match or telling you guys to go to a private match before you guys even play a game on here. You guys can go see the maps before you guys even play. If you guys want to go just parade around the map, figure out, you know, different lanes and stuff, this is a perfect time to do it. Servers are offline. Even if you got the servers are online, if you got, we all haven't played this game, so we don't know these maps, so instead of just hopping in a game and not knowing where to go, you guys can go figure out the maps like this. You can play around with the map settings. Say you want to figure out like where some of the spawns are on this, you can go to the map settings under game setups when you go to game rules, and you'll see, where is it, right here, I have radar always on, so I'm gonna know where the enemies are spawning at all times, where the bots are spawning at, or like some of the places that they're gonna spawn in this game after I killed them, and I'm gonna know that, hey, this person spawns here on this map. You guys wonder how, you know, streamers and YouTubers figure out spawns? They study these things. Like, they may not obviously do it on stream, but people legit go in private match and they study the spawns. It's a great way to, you know, figure out how to, you know, get a decent spawn trap down. I mean, in this game, I feel like the spawns are pretty random for the most part, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to, you know, always try to, you know, get a better feel for the game. That's the only thing I changed in private match. Basically, I upped the score limit and stuff just because I didn't know how long I was going to be talking, showing you guys, you know, some different things in here. You guys can put your bots on whatever you want. I currently have the bots on recruit. I kid you not, these recruit bots, I swear they're vet bots. You guys are gonna see, like, these bots are acting unusual in these private matches. I don't know what's up, because they have a regular, hardened, veteran, and mix. You would think I had it on mixed or something, because these recruit bots are like no other recruit bots I've ever seen. But hey, I mean, if you guys, I mean, it helps because you guys need to get better with your aim anyway, so actually having something shooting back at you will help you more than just probably shooting at something spinning in a circle or something like that. So go to, you know, private match, put on bots if you want to learn some of the spawns, put on bots if you're trying to figure out your sensitivity setting. That's another thing we're gonna hop right into. I do have my controller settings, but I'll just quickly go over, you know, my personal settings, like my sensitivity. Like I told you guys, I play on a 6.6, and obviously I play on a default button layout because I do play with a scuff. But you guys, going into private match, you guys can go, basically by going into private match, you guys can go figure out what button layout is good for you. I suggested that I would use stick and move, but you guys can go play around in private match and see what feels good for you, because I guarantee one of these button layouts is going to be better than default for a lot of you guys, and you're going to realize that you can improve your game a lot if you just change some of your button layout settings, because it gives you an advantage over people who don't know that you can change your settings in this game. So that's one big thing, just knowing that you can go in there and change specific settings. Another big setting I suggest you guys turn off before you guys play: the motion blur and the I believe the gun blur, yeah, weapon motion blur and world motion blur. I don't know why they would even put that in the game. Turn it off. I guarantee it's gonna throw a lot of you guys off and probably mess with your head a little bit. So I suggest you guys turn it off. Overall, be more accurate. But yeah, there's some quick settings for a full settings video. You guys can check that video out later. But I just wanted to explain some things to do before you go into custom match. Now I'm basically just gonna hop into this match. We're gonna talk about some things about how to maneuver around maps in this game. I know a lot of you guys are like, dang, I just feel like, you know, I run out and I die, I run out and I die. There's a lot of different things that you got to take into consideration, so that's what we're going to be talking about when we get in this private match. Let me actually turn the audio down because the game audio is so loud. It's so loud. I don't want it to overpower me when I'm trying to explain stuff to you guys, so for these purposes now I'm gonna put it down pretty low because it's extremely loud. You guys, some of you guys are gonna be like, hey, you know, I don't know how to use these kill streaks. You guys could literally go in a private match and test your kill streaks out. Why not utilize the fact that you can just go test these out and you don't have to worry about, you know, some of you guys care about your KD and stuff. You don't have to worry about going in a public game and stressing over streaks and trying to figure out what you're doing wrong. Go in a private match, test out the streaks, figure out how to use them before actually playing in a full public game. I guarantee you guys, it's gonna make you feel more comfortable in the game if you come in a private match. And obviously, you know, you get a feel for all the different maps. I believe it's on Hackney Yard right now. You can select any map in the game. They even have the nighttime modes. Select any of the maps they have in the game and you can go literally get a feel for everyone. I mean, I understand you guys probably obviously want to really play the game, but I mean, if I felt like, you know, uncomfortable with something, this is the place to go do it. Take care of it in private match, guys. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hop in this game, talk a little bit with you guys about, you know, maps, you know, different lanes, places to avoid, not just on this map but just in the game in general. It does play a certain way. It does play a lot different than say for instance like a Black Ops 4. You do have to switch up your play style just a bit, but it's nothing too intense that you guys can't fix. Phoenix, thank you for the sub. I'm not even streaming, but I have that alert up there, so if you see this video, Phoenix, thank you for the sub. I just figuring out what guns you like. Right now I just have an M13 class, but you guys could literally, you know, set a class up and play with whatever guns you want to play with and figure out what attachments you like, what attachments feel good to you. What did I tell y'all? What type of recruit bot actually comes and shoots me with a shotgun? Like, I wonder, I can only imagine what the regular recruit bots look like. They're walking around, I mean, some of them are crouch walking, so I mean, I guess that's kind of recruit. What? He's hard scoping. What? I'm not gonna keep getting triggered with these bots. We're gonna continue talking about what I want to say. You gotta maneuver around these maps, so sticking to the outskirts, playing for your streaks. That's the type of game this is. This isn't a, you know, I mean, every now and then you might, you know, be able to run up and gun people, but for the most part, this is just not where this game is at right now. Sprinting in this game will get you killed. If you're full sprinting or double sprinting and then you get in a fight with somebody, they're most likely gonna win that gunfight because you were sprinting. And it just punishes you. So it kind of punishes people who like to rush around. I know it sucks for some people unless you're running around with the SMG. There's an advanced UAV in this game. That's why I was like suggest playing around with streaks. There was not an advanced UAV in the beta. Advanced UAV in this game is going to be big. It's big in any game. It literally shows me where the enemies are going. So that's why I was, you know, saying I suggest you guys test out your streaks. Wear streaks that are going to actually help you in this game. You know, advanced UAV, counter UAV, wear perks that are gonna help you in this game. Like these are basic things, but a lot of people just don't know. Go over some of the beginner classes, like that AUG class, the default class, one of the only classes that has Ghost on it. That's gonna be big in helping you guys in the beginning level up. Ghost is, you know, super annoying to go against, but basically that's what I'm saying. Like, you can go have fun in a private match testing out things that you've never got to use before, exploring new things. So that's why I'm stressing that you guys, these are some things you guys need to go over. Some other things I would suggest you guys go over is when you guys go to edit your loadouts, perks, key perks that you should probably be using. You're gonna have to level up a little bit for them, but Good perks to use in this game. EOD is a #1 great perk to use in this game because of those claymores. This is going to stop you from dying instantly. Those claymores, you're going to probably stay alive a lot longer if you rock EOD in this game. Obviously another good perk to use, like I was saying before, is Ghost, but you don't get Ghost until like a higher level, so a good perk to use until then would be probably Restock and Shrapnel. These are the perks that I use in like my beginning class. Is basically Shrapnel. It gives me an extra piece of lethal equipment, so that's basically 2 claymores, and they restock while I have on EOD trying to fight the claymores. You probably would say this is super toxic, but like I said, you have to adapt to this game. This is how people are playing this game. You guys got to adapt to this game. This is a great beginning perk setup to use in this game. As far as class setups, like I said, come in here, play around, figure out what attachments. These guns, some of these guns go up to level like 70. There's so many attachments and there's so many guns. So I guarantee you guys, don't just get one gun and be like, hey, I like it. There's a lot of different things that you guys need to play around with in this game. That's why I suggest, come into private match, go into the gunsmith, testing out all types of different attachments that you definitely didn't see during the beta because the weapon level didn't go that high. Like I said, just getting a feel for the game, knowing, hey, maybe I keep pushing mid and dying. I don't need to go there. Mid is a horrible place to go in this game. Like I said, playing the outskirts, playing for your streaks, playing a different game than you're probably used to playing. Like I love to run around. I love to just run and gun people, but it's super hard to do that in this game unless, like I said, some of the SMGs you can get away with it sometimes, but for the most part it's going to cost you to run and gun in this game. You're gonna have to just slow down a little bit and maybe just play a little bit more strategical in this game, but I wouldn't necessarily say that's a bad thing. Like I said, it's a new COD, and every COD, something's gonna change and you guys are gonna have to adapt. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for first day beginner tips. You guys think about some of these things more often than you normally would have. This is just a day 1 video that I felt I could make to try and help some of you guys that are just getting on the game and just trying to overall be better at the game and understand it more. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. Like I said, we are on the road to 100K. Make sure you guys do drop a like and comment on this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.